there are three main looks that would attract women, pull them to you, but the middle is the one that has much more potency and has wide range of women that you can actually pull towards you. So if you are very familiar with American hip hop, I will just call those three artists that fall into each of these type of facial archetype, yeah, that you guys would understand. So it will be very very easy for you people to relate with what I'm trying to say. So the first look that pulls a lot of young ladies, I mean ladies from like 24 downwards, 24, 20, 18, that pulls a lot of ladies, younger ladies, would be an ASAP Rocky type of look. If you look at ASAP Rocky, you see he has that feminine aesthetic, but he's very masculine. He has that feminine, because if you look at his face, he has his hair is always plaited, and he doesn't have any visible beards. He's always clean. Even mustache, he doesn't have a mustache, like a visible mustache like mine. So he's always clean, and that kind of facial look would tend to attract more young female, um, um, more younger females compared to the older females. So that is that's one of the looks. If you want to go for, you like young ladies and stuff, that's the kind of facial look that would pull them, attract them more to you. I've discovered that even while I was in school then back in the day, and I grew my hair, and I had very little facial hair. At facial hair at that point in time. Um, there were eyes on me then. I wasn't even practicing body game at the time, so there were eyes on me. So that's one of the looks. You have to grow hair. You have to have long hair. It has to be like a playboy type of look. A playboy has to give that vibe. Understand? And if you plait it as well, or you dread it, yes, that's where it would make women go wild. Younger ladies go wild. Then the second type of look will be a Drake archetype, because Drake has, which is the middle ground, which has the ability to pull different women from different age range. So that one is like one of the most potent, because once you can balance that feminine archetype with masculine archetype, it attracts both the younger and both the older women. So they will be drawn to you. So if you look at Drake has plaits his hair and keeps a low type of beards. He keeps it low, but he has a very very, if you he has huge hair on his upper head, which he plaits a lot. That's one of the looks. That's like one of the potent looks. So that's balancing, that masculine, having that masculine contrast, and having that feminine contrast, as well as balancing both worlds together to give you the best results. Then the third type of look would be the J. Cole type of look, which is growing, basically mostly growing a lot of beards, mustache, everything, growing it and grooming it as well. That tends to pull more elderly women. You can actually have a long hair if you want, but why I call J. Cole is because of he has a lot of beards, compared to these other two artists I called their name. So that beards, once you grow your beards, it pulls elderly women. I've experienced that before. I've seen a lot of elderly women when I grew my beards, and I saw how they were very playful with me, how they were very, like, they talked to me like babies, like girls, like small girls and all that. So it's something I've experienced. elderly being growing a lot of beards and seeing elderly women respond to me positively is one of the things that blew my mind. You get, and coupled with the fact that I'm practicing body game as well, not just growing the beards, you know. But I think it's a combination of both. But mostly, once you have beards, you grow your beards, you tend to attract more of elderly women in their 30s to their 50s, 60s. You attract them more compared to um, the other two type of archetype, facial archetype. So once you have a lot of beards, you tend to attract more of the elderly women. And you know, at the once you can understand this, because for me, for a very long time, I'm just texting a lot of things, and this video is subject to being refined later in the future, because currently now I'm trying to grow my hair and see and take notes and observe and see the way women actually react, you know, again, because I did that before, but I wasn't taking a lot of notes. So but this time I would take my time, observe and see what's going on. So you know, these are certain nuances that a lot of people don't know or won't even tell you. You know, keeping a certain type of hair or facial hair, or keeping your mustache or whatever, it pulls certain range of women towards you. Women tend to be attracted towards a certain age range of women tend to be attracted towards you compared to other facial aesthetics you might have. So I think you should all give it a try. It's something that you would probably at the same time experience, because game is universal. It's universal. It's something that you would definitely witness as well. But when it comes to, because I would always say, when it comes for the T archetype, you can try any of them and see what works for you and what you want. But these three are basically how you should go about it when you know specifically what type of women you want. These are the three ways you can go about, you know, adjusting your facial look and all that. So facial attraction is something as well. It's something as well, because when I wasn't practicing body game, yes, I could pull a certain type of lady because I had certain facial aesthetic that we are much more pronounced than the rest. So you can give it a try and see for yourself. So that's basically it. You can do your research, and you see it's one of those things. If you are very interested in just improving your looks, that's the right way to go about it. So I just had to break it down. It's very concise, and I don't want to take so much of your time explaining stuff. So, but those are the three types of looks that you can juggle between and find what works for you, what pulls a lot of women. But the Drake type of look would pull a wider range of women. So you should have that in mind as well. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next video and the app again. So thanks for your time. See you in the next video. Stay blessed and have a great day. Bye.